Greetings! Welcome to Church of Real Talk. I am your host, Minister Robinson, and you already know. So very excited that you are here. But guess what? It's Friday. Feel Good Friday. And what we're going to talk about is how we can consistently raise our vibrational level to a higher vibration. Always important to chosen ones, always important to starseeds. And hey, listen, it's actually important to the general populace. I truly believe that once we can maintain and continually grow upon our vibrational level, it just makes it so much easier to find the keys to unlock those doors so that we can be of further assistance to this realm. But with Feel Good Friday, I am feeling good about so much, and I want to share this with you, okay? We finally hit 400 subscribers to Church of Real Talk. Super excited. Yes, it's the little things that really count for me. No, it's not 1 million, it's not 2 million, it's not 3 million. But the important thing is it's a family of people that are like-minded individuals that think on a positive wavelength, okay? I am so hoping that I am being of assistance. I am hoping that the offerings that I supply here, that you are actually walking away with gems. Gratitude, because that's what I'm feeling right now, okay, is part of how you continually raise your vibration, okay? Practicing gratitude. There are so many things that I'm grateful for. You know, first and foremost, freaking woke up this morning to enjoy Friday, Feel Good Friday. So that gave me a good feeling, like right off the rip, okay? Then, you know, the growth. When I looked at YouTube Studio, I was like, wow, we finally got halfway to our goal of 800, okay? All organic. These are all people that by their own will said, hey, listen, I find some value in this. Let me subscribe. I appreciate you for that. You know what? I can just do the whole show about what I'm grateful for, but there's other concepts we've got to go over. You know. So with that being said, I'm still grateful for you guys, but let's go ahead and get started with the authoring nowish. Alright, so I'm actually grateful for the fact that I woke up, that I got a roof over my head, my children, my fiance, all this stuff I am so grateful for. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just going over all the things that I am truly grateful for. Gratitude is just one of the many ways that we strengthen the bond between our higher power and or the universe, okay? What we're doing is we're sending out a signal, not so much even more different than a radio signal. We're sending out a signal to our higher power in the universe saying that we do indeed practice gratitude, which makes the higher power and or the universe look down and say, okay, they're dealing with one of these really cool concepts that I love. Let me see how I can be, meaning your higher power and or the universe, can be of assistance to you. Gratitude, love, joy, happiness, generosity, all of these things actually go against ego. It goes against being selfish. It goes against just the concept of me. Okay? And what happens is where your attention flows is where your energy goes. I know, I love saying it. But it's true. In order to vibrate higher, you have to actually take some action. Not inspired action, just action. If you want to call it inspired action, it's because you really needed to hear this and you sat down and you said, I'm going to go see what's going on Church of Real Talk. And it's like, hey, that's just what I was thinking about. See, that's inspired action. Action is something that you take upon yourself to do. It's kind of a discipline, okay? You have to discipline yourself to actually always think on a positive level, a non-selfish level. Again, I constantly say, chosen ones, star seeds, we're here to be of assistance. There is nothing selfish in that statement. You are here to be of assistance. You are here to help this realm heal. Now, we look at these concepts. I'm not going to call them just words because they are indeed concepts. They are indeed the things that actually drive this reality for everyone upon it. When you look at these concepts and in your day-to-day life, you really start to practice them. Getting up in the morning and actually just counting off 5 to 10 things that you are truly grateful for. Don't worry about the things that you don't have. Don't worry about the things that you're trying to, that you're trying to acquire. Don't worry about you haven't reached your goal yet. Be happy for where you are. Be grateful for where you are. Because in all honesty, there is someone right now at this minute that wishes they were in your place. That wish they could live your life. So you have to be grateful for these things. You have to. This radio signal, this thing that we create on a constant moment by moment basis needs to really be cultivated. Okay? Yes, I get it. I will never argue with you about this. There are so many stressors that we actually have to deal with in this life. Not even talking about the fact that you're a chosen one. There are stressors upon stressors, and sometimes we can find it hard to live by those concepts. It's very hard to be angry with someone and still be able to show love. It is very, very, very hard to be generous with another being on this realm when in the back of your mind you're saying, oh, I got this bill coming in, I got this bill coming in, oh my God, I got to pay this, I got to do this. It's hard. So we have to bypass that signal. Okay, and what I mean by signal, I talked about radio waves. Just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. You're sitting in your car, you're driving to work, right? And you notice the traffic is starting to slow down a little bit. You know, you went from 60 to 55 to 50. You're like, why is traffic slowing down? Now, you're sitting there and you listen to your favorite station that's playing your favorite music and you're bopping your head. And you're saying to yourself, I really wish I knew what lies ahead, what the traffic looks like ahead. You've got two choices at this point, okay? You can continue to listen to the music and bop your head to your favorite jams and hope that someone from the station breaks in and says, hey, listen, breaking news, there's a traffic jam on the I-95 at this point, from this point, avoid it. Or you can actually take action, reach down, hit the buttons or the dial or whatever your radio has, and start seeking a station that is actually going to give you the information that you need. Okay? Two things can happen. If you don't take action and continue to listen to your music, you're going to find that the station might not get to the local traffic in your area. However, if you decide to take action and turn to a station that is actually playing the information that you need, okay, you might avoid that traffic jam, you know. Choice A, you get caught in the traffic jam. Choice B, you actually now have the opportunity to get off at the next exit and find another route. When we are challenged in things, obstacles, hurdles, you know, and I've got to stop using those words because they're not obstacles, they're not hurdles, they are an opportunity for you to learn. Obstacles is a very poor choice of words, as I'm finding out more and more each day. Because every time, and you do this is going to resonate with you. Everything that has been put forward in your path, you have been able to overcome. So at the end of the day, what did you learn? That's how you got to look at it. What did I learn? What did I gain from this experience? See, this is one of the basic ways that you are able to vibrate higher. See, if we look for the problem in every situation, we will find nothing but the problem, because that is what we are seeking. Mentally, we have allowed ego to say, hey, listen, we can't, and I hate the statement. People always say this: we can't find a resolution unless we identify the problem. Okay, so we spend the rest of our lives identifying the problem. What is lacking in us? What we need to change? How we become bigger, better, faster, stronger. We spend most of our lives trying to identify the problem. Why am I not rich? Why am I not comfortable? Why this? Why that? It's a waste of time. You will find that the resolution 99.9% of the time actually comes down to your ability to take action. See, if you are on a constant mindset of, listen, I'm not going to let this weigh me down, I'm going to find the resolution, you will find that life will become easier and you will essentially vibrate higher. On this channel, I guess, I talk a lot about auras. We all give off an aura, okay? And this aura is based off of the energy that actually lives inside of us. Now, and this will resonate with you, chosen ones and starseeds, you will find that you can easily pick up on people's aura. It's like going to a company party. You work for a large company. Every year, near the end of the year, they have this huge party. It's huge. It's big. It's really, really big. And you might know 2% of the people actually at this event. Okay? And those 2% actually make up the people that you actually work with. So you know these people. But have you ever found yourself in a situation like the one that I just outlined, where you're actually finding new people to converse with? You actually click with these people. Sometimes you walk out and these people actually become lifelong friends. Because what happens is your energy aligned with their energy. And you found a common ground so you can start a conversation, so that you could speak, so that you could laugh, so that you could joke and have a really good time at this event. And there are other people that, and this will definitely resonate with you, that you just come close to them, you sense their aura, and you're like, I want nothing to do with this person. I'm going to just grab my plate of food, or I'm going to grab my drink and go to the other side of the room. Because their aura, their energy does not align with yours. So, one of the fringe benefits of vibrating higher is that you will constantly attract or magnetize people that are of the same mindset, that can actually be of assistance to you. Part of the journey, part of our life here on this realm, we are social beings. We are. This is just the way it is. No matter if you feel that you're going through, your stage of awakening where you're sensing loneliness. Again, just go back to the video, you're never alone. Your higher power and or the universe is always there for you. And by being there, no, it's not coming down out of the cosmos, pulling up a chair and talking to you. What it's doing is putting people within your circumference. People that can be of assistance. People that can take away sometimes that feeling of loneliness, like you're in this by yourself. But you're not going to be able to sense these people until you can actually literally vibrate higher. Okay? They're not going to put a person in your life that is vibrating on nothing but peace, love, joy, happiness, generosity, gratitude, all of this stuff, and you're still vibrating at the base level of, hey, survival of the fittest. I've got to take care of me. It goes against your job description, first of all. And that's why it's so important. That is half of the problem. We are so focused on ourselves, what we can do for ourselves. We're not focused. We're not showing gratitude. We're not showing generosity. We're not showing love if we're only focused on ourselves. There's no way you can do it. Many have tried. And what happens is, until you can take the selfish aspect away, you will never vibrate higher. You will never be blessed with the bounty that the universe and or your higher power has for you, has in store for you, until you overcome this lesson. There are so many different ways, so many techniques that we can utilize that are going to actually help us, assist us in becoming that beacon, that antenna that not only shows the world that we are here to assist, but shows our higher power and or the universe that we truly understand. We understand how this realm works. See, that's part of all of the lessons. That is part of everything. You have to understand how it works. You can't be given a job to run a nuclear power plant to make sure that everything within your area is working correctly unless you understand the tools that you are working with. One of those tools will always be to constantly increase the way that you vibrate higher. Easy peasy. Kind of simple, right? Only if you take action. Only if you take the time to sit up there and say, I truly want to vibrate higher. There's a lot of plus sides to it. It brings a lot of peace to your life. It, believe it or not, will bring tranquility to your life. It will actually help you be able to attract the bounty that your higher power and or the universe has just earmarked, sitting in the chest, ready for you to get it right. I look at all of these different podcasts and YouTube channels, and I've given up, and I've said this once before. I've given up with the whole manifesting things just for myself. I don't want to do that. At the very barest minimum, I want to do it for my family. At the greater, vision, I want to be able to actually be of assistance to more and more people. I find that little things trickle into my lap because I am vibrating higher. I'm being gifted with things that will help in the process. I'm not being left out in the cold, because as long as my mindset is based on, hey, listen, I don't need this for me. I need this so that, hey, my family can be happy. Hey, my children can be happy. Hey, my fiance can be happy. Hey, I can be more of assistance. It seems to work for me. It really seems to work for me. But I think I've rambled on just a wee bit too much, and I actually want to get into actionable tips, ideas, and ways that you can use these concepts to constantly vibrate higher. Okay? How's that sound? All right, let's go.
Attention, seekers of truth and wisdom. Church of Real Talk is on a mission to expand our community, and we need your help. Subscribe to our channel today and join a movement dedicated to spiritual growth and empowerment. When we reach 800 subscribers, all subscribers will receive a free digital gift valued at $15.99 as a token of our gratitude. This special gift is our way of saying thank you for being part of our journey. Spread the word, share our channel, and invite others to join us. Together, let's reach new heights and unlock the power of spiritual wisdom. Subscribe now and be part of something extraordinary. Visit our channel and hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Subscribe to Church of Real Talk today, and let's embark on this transformative journey together.
All right, we are back. Hey guys, listen, the subscribe drive is still going on. Definitely still very grateful that we have reached landmark goal of 400 subscribers right here on Church of Real Talk. The goal is 800. Everybody, whoever subscribed, 1 through 800, gets a free digital gift. I am so very pleased with the trajectory that we have been taking here at Church of Real Talk. All organic. In fact, those pesky people that constantly, every time I put up a video, on my social media, say, hey, listen, we can get you 10,000 subscribers. Hey, we can get you 1 million subscribers. But am I going to be of assistance to those people that you just farmed over to my page? It's not about monetization. It's actually about making a difference. But on with actionable tips and ideas. We talked about just finding, a few things that you can be grateful for and just going over that day in and day out. You can do it. You can just put like a little hard drive in the back of your mind, just take that space and cut it off and say, hey, this is my grateful space. And every chance you get, I tend to do it when I'm in front of a mirror. If I'm in front of a mirror, I actually just count off a few things that I'm grateful for. Unless I'm in a public restroom, then I, make sure I do it silently, because it can get weird in there. Definitely can get weird in there. But in any event, another thing that we can do is we can practice generosity. Okay? Now, generosity is not always about money. Okay? Generosity is sometimes helping and giving time. I told you a story when I was a kid and I used to do my little hustle thing where I would go to the supermarket in the mornings and help people to the car with their groceries, or sometimes if they live close by, I would take it all the way to their house. That was me giving my time. Not all the time for a return, because if I saw an elderly person that lived in the neighborhood and I saw them struggling back, sometimes I would just take it. I wouldn't ask for anything, That was my first experience of giving generosity, of being of my time. I could have been that selfish little kid that just said, oh, you ain't got no change to give me? Nah, it's all right. You carry, hey, old person, you carry your bags on your own. No, I would, if I saw somebody struggling, especially if they lived in the neighborhood, I would just say, hey, I'll give you a hand. Oh, I ain't got no money for you today, little one. No, it's not a problem, And you will find that when you practice these little things, you often will find yourselves surprised, especially with the scenario I gave, because there would be times that I would just do it knowing the person is saying the whole time that we're walking there, I really I appreciate it, but I really don't have any money. I'm on a budget. I'm on SSI, this, that, and the other. Don't worry about it. We'll just get the bags home, and I put the bags down to the door, and they put them inside their house, and hey, don't go no place, young one, don't go no place. And they come out with a $10 bill. Hey, I just want to show my appreciation for you helping me out. Not a lot of these kids out there wouldn't have done that. This, to me, signifies that this is my higher power and or the universe rewarding me for my generosity. Love, the most powerful word in this universe. Probably the most trending keyword in the world. Okay, for any site that you go to, if you type in love, it's going to have millions upon millions of people that are looking for that word love. We have to constantly find ourselves in a state of practicing love. Sometimes we can start with the basics. I'm going to tell you something, and this is going to resonate with you if you got kids. Sometimes it's hard pressed. When your kids are acting out and they're doing cray stuff, sometimes you find yourself getting angry and frustrated. And I'm going to tell you something. When that happens, it's kind of ego pushing love out the way. I find a lot, especially with the younger ones, that I just take a deep breath, tone it down a bit, and I show them that I love them. It's like, Daddy is getting upset because what you're doing is wrong. This resonates with you. I don't mean to get upset at you, but I want you to be safe. because I love you. We can practice love on all levels. We can practice it in our relationships. We can practice it in our interactions day by day. We can practice it at any point in our lives. Love is the one concept that, it doesn't need a reason. It just needs to be there. It just needs to be practiced. And when you practice love, you find that once again, you're strengthening this signal between your higher power and or the universe, and you're telling them that you're practicing these universal laws, you're practicing these concepts, and you will find that your higher power and or the universe will actually put things that can be of assistance to you. If you're having problems in your relationship, but yet and still you're not being vindictive, you're not being selfish, you're just trying to show love. You're just trying to show love. You're not letting anything else get in the way. It's not because you're being selfish and you're just thinking about yourself. You're thinking about the other person as well. You're saying to yourself, hey, listen, I really care about you. I love you. And what you're doing is the universe, it's got these, how you set your radio stations in your car for your favorites, that little button thing. And it's almost like the universe and or your higher power has this button thing, and they are tuned into love, gratitude, joy, happiness, generosity, and they're clicking, wait, I got someone practicing that. Oh, okay, I like that. I like that. You go ahead. You go ahead with your bad self. Let me send you something. And you can find these gifts can vary. It could be just that the universe or your higher power will just say, hey, listen, it's not you. It's them. This person has a demon inside of them. Okay, let me get rid of this demon for you so that you can be fruitful and multiply, or so that you can enjoy this relationship, because at the end of the day, I want you to be with this person because I believe this person can be of assistance to you. Or your higher power universe might just turn around and be like, you know what? I just needed you to learn a lesson from this person. Hey, listen, the person that you really need should be coming right about nowish. You will find that once you get locked into these concepts on a day-to-day basis, you take action to ensure that you are practicing these concepts, you will vibrate higher. And there is no end to the level that you can vibrate. There's no cap on it. You start here, you end up here, go here. Hey, there's still room to get up there. There's no limit. And you know what? At the end of the day, and this is not in a selfish way, at the end of the day, you are a happier person. Once you start looking at the world through a different lens, where not everything is a freaking struggle. Once you start taking things for what they really are, being a lesson, something that you can learn and walk away from as a better person, life becomes so much freaking easier. And at the same time, your higher power and the universe is just looking down at you with this big Kool-Aid grin on their face like, yo, that's that chosen one right there. They're going to make a difference. You know what? I am so glad that I chose them, because they're going to make a difference on this realm. In fact, let me make their job a little bit easier. I guess I'll just mistakenly dump some money in their banking account. You can't tell me that you, and this will resonate with you, that once you embrace these concepts, and we've all embraced them, maybe not all together, but maybe at separate times in our lives, when we embrace these concepts, are you not rewarded? You're not given something like, wow, I don't even know where that came from. But if you just check back just a little bit and you realize that, I've been, practicing. I thought I was going through a rough time. I thought they was going to cut off the electricity. I thought they was going to cut off my phone, but I was grateful for this, that, and the other, and magically, the phone company called me up and said, hey, listen, we built you twice last year, so this month is on us. There's no such thing in this universe that falls under the guise of being a coincidence. Everything is orchestrated by the universe and or your higher power. Everything is orchestrated. And you just need to do the thing that is going to ensure that you are right within the plan. You are following the plan. You are following the standard operational procedure for not only a chosen one, but a positive individual. We can all benefit from this. If you don't believe that, hey, you don't subscribe to the fact that you're a chosen one or a star seed, but you're a positive person, can you not benefit from this? Can you not get just a feeling of happiness from the fact that you are vibrating higher? As Albert Einstein said, everything is energy. And everything vibrates. You are energy. You vibrate. I need you to go out there and vibrate at a higher level. Not just for the fact that, hey, listen, dude just said the universe will give me this, that, or the other. No, not for that. I want you to vibrate so that you can be the best possible version of yourself. If you're vibrating higher, some of the things that we call issues, some of the things that we call arguments, some of the things that we call obstacles just tend to fade away. Because you're on a positive mindset. You take out anger, you replace it with love. You take out being greedy or want or being selfish, and you replace that with gratitude. You take out sadness and you replace it with happiness. No easier math. No easier math whatsoever. I don't want to hold you guys too long because it is Friday. As you can see, the weather is cray-cray in my area. One day I'm in a t-shirt. The next day I got a sweater on. I can't pack away my winter coat yet because I don't know what the heck is going to happen. But as always, just grateful that I can enjoy these changes. I want to thank you guys for joining us, not only for Feel Good Friday, but for all of our offerings. Make sure that you tune in. We are live every Sunday at 9 a.m. with a live, service given by myself. It does have a live chat that you can take part in. Please continue to do the same thing that they do on YouTube. Like, comment, really love the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It just helps the algorithm, and it helps us reach more people that we can be of assistance to. With that being said, please go out there, switch out those negative things with positive things. Switch out those negative concepts with positive concepts, and just practice vibrating higher, and don't go backwards. Just keep on building upon it so that you can reach higher and higher levels. Hey, you already know, Church of Real Talk, Feel Good Friday. I know I'm feeling good right now, and hey, listen, you already know, love you guys.
In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves clinging to things that no longer serve us. But what if I told you that true liberation lies in letting go? Letting go of attachments, expectations, and outcomes frees us from the chains of past regrets and future anxieties. It allows us to fully embrace the present moment, where true peace and joy reside. The art of letting go is not about giving up. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting in the universe's divine plan. So, take a deep breath, release the burdens weighing you down, and open yourself to the infinite possibilities that await. Embrace the freedom that comes from releasing what no longer serves your highest good. Remember, in letting go, we find our greatest strength.